show how to create the profile and TPO in Motivewave. First, we create a page here. You can just click plus icon, choose the layout you want to use. For our purpose, we want to create one layout page. If you need different layout, you can choose what you need. First, we create a weekly TPO profile chart. Once you open a chart, you go to study and type TPO, then you can find it here. And the setting for weekly is the time frame is 1 week, and for the bar size I suggest to use 4 hours so you can see the better layout. And for the we want to show the volume value area on the volume profile because we care the volume more than the TPO, so we choose here and all enabled here. So you can see we have a few weeks. The less data you are loading, it will load much faster. How many profile loaded? 1 week. Then we go to a daily profile. The study is the same, it's called TPO, but the setting is different. The time frame we use 1 day here. And the option we use 30 minutes because each period is 30 minutes. The reason I use historical minutes bar because I have some data issue is not loading for me for today's data. For real-time analysis like a footprint, we need to disable this one. If you right-click on the chart, you can show extended data or hide extended data. Now it's RTH only. If you want to see ETH profile, it will be look like this. And in the setting display, we can enable the split regular and extended session. They will show different color for RTH and ETH. So the color here is for RTH. The gray color is for ETH. Normally, I only look at the ETH for inventory and the position if it's net long or net short. Most of the time, I only look at the RTH profile. And for the volume profile chart, the study is called a volume imprint. Once you open volume imprint, the settings, you can show all the volume print, or you can load 20 or 50 or 60. And there's some settings we need to do. Well, in this purpose, we only want to show the profile. So let's make sure the bar size is 1 day because we want to see the daily shapes. And the profile setting, when it's volume profile, wait, let me show the candle. Yes, 30 minutes candle. Because here we want to see the profile on 30 minutes chart to show a daily profile. So the bar size is 1 day, but each period is 30 minutes. And in the profile, we enable value area and check the regular and ETH session. You can check other settings to find out which one you like. The profile look like this. If you want to hide the candle, you click here, and no bar, we hide it. If you want to hide ETH, right click, hide it. Now you can also show candle here. It will show the candles on the profile. If you want to move around the chart, you need to disable the auto scale here. Now you can move it. If you want to auto scale, you just enable it, move here, or you can also move here. move up if you need. Usually I click auto scale to find the current position and then disable it if I need to move them. Now let's go to the ladder. The study is the same, but in this case we choose ladder instead of profile. And the option is 30 minutes for the bar because we want to see each session, each candle. Now we can see very good ladder. The data below is from the from total. If you show total, it will show all of this. If you disable this, it will hide it. I like to see them here because I can see the volume or cumulative data and current data and data change and data percentage. And if you need different bar size, you need to go to setting here, and should be chart bar size selector. Then you can add tick chart or volume based. For me, I have 2K tick, 5K tick, 20K tick, 2K volume, 5K volume, 10K volume. You can add another 20K volume for ES. But usually I only check the 30 minutes later, and sometimes I also check the 10K volume chart. And next we go to the bidxask chart. It's also the volume imprint study. Instead of we use ladder, we use bidxask. For each type, the setting here. For example, for volume profile, for the ladder, the setting is here. For the profile, the setting is here. For bidxask, the setting is here. The histogram is like this. If we enable the histogram, it will show each volume in different price, and the bar size, bar width is different for each price. If you disable it, it will show a rectangular but different color. Different color will show heavy volume or light volume. I like this way, so you can see it more visually. You can tell the more volume here, less volume here. The red color is negative delta, and the blue one is positive delta. And next one, we can also show side by side, like a bidxask and delta. You just enable them. If you like this way, you can disable it. It depends what do you prefer. Delta, you can also, I think delta you can also disable histogram, so it will be look like this. You can find your own preference. For me, and I like to see the visually which price has more volume or less volume. And after you set them, you can save each setting into a template. So you can save as a template, like I have TPO for weekly, daily, volume profile, footprint, and bidxask. If you want use the big trace, there's a study called big trace. So you go to study, type big trace. The aggregated period is 100 milliseconds, and you can load how many days you want. The minimum trade size you can choose, and the circle opacity and circle size you can choose. I don't usually look at this, but if you want to check out, it might be helpful to you. It looks like this, but we want to see smaller time frame, maybe 5 minutes. You can shoot the open, high, low, close bar here. You zoom in. The RDH data is like this. I have some missing data issue and just stay open. You can save each chart into its own template, so you can load it easily. If you want to hide the toolbar, hide the candle bar, just here. But for volume profile, this very important setting is you need to disable this to have the real-time data to have the real data. For the after hour analysis, if you find you have missing data, you can enable them to have the roughly correct data. But if it's not correct, you can compare with other platform you're using. For all the have real footprint timer, real-time data, we need to disable the historical bar. Yes, great. So we can save this as a weekly TPO template, daily TPO template, footprint, volume profile template, footprint template, bidxask template, bidxask with delta template, and the bidxask template if you need. Okay, that's all. Thank you.